I don't know about you guys, but I'm not just nervous. I'm scared for this show. We're going to talk about it here right now.
Need go yard.
Bitch, I'm a ball, bitch, I'm a ball. Don't get no ball, don't get no ball. What's in my cup? What's in my cup? Full of that punch, nigga, that punch. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. Ho, keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. Ho, keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball, can't talk in Milwaukee. Tell my dog sick of me, ain't do no barking. Pass me some greens, you know I'ma spark it. Mama got ass, told her to arch it. Pull up at the spot, hop out and don't park it. Bino say, always keep one in the cartridge. With Joey up purpose, so we going toxic. Came from the swamp to visit the tropics. Check out the scenery. Tell her mama to the backwoods right by the lake. And I had some weed on me. Had to retire.
What is up, everybody? What is up? It is me. It's that old Malguli. Hey, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm actually scared. I'm actually nervous for WrestleMania 42, and it's only because really of either the fact that there's the matches that a lot of fans are really not wanting, and especially after what happened on Friday Night SmackDown with Cody Rhodes winning the WWE Championship, a lot of people weren't really happy about that. And my biggest question was, what was the point of giving Drew McIntyre the WWE Championship if you were just going to give it back to Cody? And if it was your original plan for Randy versus Cody, then my question is, what was the point of Cody losing the belt? But we're here to talk about it. Why am I scared? Why am I nervous? Well, for number one, besides some big talent injuries here and there of Braun Breaker, who should be able to make it back for WrestleMania, hopefully. No Bianca Belair and all some other Kevin Owens and all, dealing and battling with injuries. The way how I thought WrestleMania 42 was going to go down was the following. I thought first off, I didn't have Roman Reigns in my bingo card winning the Royal Rumble. A lot of people thought Chris Jericho was going to make his return, and a lot of people thought that was going to happen, but that obviously didn't happen. Some people thought he was going to be in the freaking box at the Elimination Chamber, and I'm just looking at people like, Chris Jericho is not coming back in no box until AEW basically froze that contract, so he's basically staying there until they can come up with something. But for right now, I mean, that Jericho noise is dead. So Jericho coming back to WWE, that's dead for now. But the way how I thought we were gonna get, I didn't have CM Punk or Roman Reigns literally in the main. Well, Roman, yeah, but Punk, no. I didn't think Punk would go in at WrestleMania 42 as World Heavyweight Champion. I thought they were going to give the belt to Braun Breaker. And then remember early reports that WWE plan was to do Cody versus Roman part 3, the final match. And I thought, okay, if they do Cody versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 42 and it's the third and final match, that could be the start of Roman Reigns' redemption. And it could be potentially the start of, which a lot of fans want to see, is Cody Rhodes slowly turning heel. So they didn't go that route. So instead, Punk is still World Heavyweight Champion, which I don't have a problem with. I think CM Punk, ever since he's been back, I love what they've done with Punk. I've always been a CM Punk fan. Most of you all have known that. And, him going into WrestleMania 42 as the World Heavyweight Champion, I'm actually, really, really happy and surprised that he's going in as champion. Last year, he had Paul Heyman, only the double gobsmacked, betrayed by Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns as well, and then join up with Seth freaking Rollins. Now he's in the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania against Roman Reigns, who won the Royal Rumble. At first, I didn't like that decision, but at the same time, looking back at it though, and after the promo work that we've been getting, the match can cook. It really is, and who I'm picking, I'm picking CM Punk because number one, I don't think Roman would win the championship, and if Roman wanted to have a redemption, I don't think it's you know Punk is the one that he needs to beat. It's either Cody Rhodes for his redemption or hell Seth Rollins. But that's night two of your main event. That I'm expecting to be a really really great match, but the rest of the card. Was a little nervous too. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, to address the elephant in the room. Because I've been seeing a whole lot of other um, podcasters and a lot of dirt sheets and a lot of fans' reactions on Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, Facebook, you name it, saying that they did not like the fact that Cody Rhodes is main eventing for the fourth time in WrestleMania. And that is one legit crazy. I mean, hell, remember what John Cena he didn't main event 21, but he did win the championship at WrestleMania 21. Then he main event 22, he main event 23, he main event 24. Well, semi main event 24. Semi main event, but you get the idea. He main event 26, he main event 27, and main event at 28, and the way how WWE's plan is with Cody, and a lot of people saying that he's the new John Cena. I can kind of see that argument a little, but at the same time, it's with WWE, in my opinion, when it comes to just one guy that carries the company and whatnot. I mean, they kind of backed off a little bit on that, but at the same time, there's other people. We still got Seth. We still have Braun Breaker, who's relatively new, who could obviously is world championship material, and that's just my opinion. Oba Femi, if they continue to make him be dominant, he could also be a household name, et cetera, et cetera. But for him to literally lose the title in that 3 stages of hell and literally win it back in Drew's title reign wasn't even that long, was it? It wasn't even that long. So, and now the rumor has it that Drew McIntyre dropped the title because apparently he's supposed to be filming a movie. I think it's Highlander. And my thing is, like I said earlier in this video, if he was filming a movie and he was going to be leaving and you put the belt on him, personally, in my opinion, Cody should have A, never lost the 2 out of 3 falls match, and B, if your plan was Orton and Cody from the get-go, you could have had Randy Orton win the damn Royal Rumble, or have Roman Reigns win the Elimination Chamber, or hell, what they originally did now. Orton won the Elimination Chamber. I did not originally, in my thing, didn't think that was going to go down. I low-key had LA Knight. I thought it would have been the right opportunity time, and I think a whole lot of other fans believe it. I thought LA Knight was going to win, and I thought, okay, LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre, number one, it's new. Number two, it's their way to elevate LA Knight, and I'm starting, you know what? And hey, look, LA Knight as WWE champion at WrestleMania 42 would not be a bad thing. It wouldn't be a bad thing. But I'm not going to say Randy Orton and Cody won't be a bad thing. It's not. I do believe the match will be good. But what got me is the fans aren't having it. They are not having it. Some people low-key want to win the WWE championship. And here's my thing. If you do that, then that would make Cody have the belt for like a month and a half or a month and 2 weeks, and only for him to lose it to Orton. Hell, I think some people even had brought up that could save that match is having Cody turn heel, and I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to legit turn Randy Orton into a heel, and don't get me wrong, heel Randy is something else. Heel Randy over babyface Randy, I mean, for him to get number 15, I'm all for that. But yeah, originally I thought the plan was, and a whole bunch of other people thought, with Drew, constantly costing Cody Rhodes chance after chance, and what happened at the Elimination Chamber with Orton winning, I thought they were going to somehow, some way put Cody Rhodes in the mix, make it a triple threat. But also, you got to remember too, Jacob Fatu is a big part of this story too. He wants to beat the hell out of Cody. He wants to beat the hell out of Drew McIntyre. He wants to be WWE champion too. I thought that plan was literally a fatal four-way for the WWE championship. Instead, no, just a one-on-one match between Orton and Rhodes. And don't get me wrong, that's a match that everybody wants to see. Don't get me wrong, it is a match that we all want to see, but it's just the way how it's been creatively processed is the problem. And now, oh my God, I fear that they're going to boo Cody out the building. I fear that they are. And I love Cody. Now, who would I love to win in this match? I would love for Orton to win, but in reality, I think Cody's going to win. I think they're going to have probably like a 3 to 4 month program with Orton probably occasionally winning the WWE championship, which I don't have a problem with for him to get number 15. If it's the way to turn him heel, then by all means do that. But the fact that is not the fans want to see Cody go heel. And I mean, I think I personally, I don't want him to go heel, but at the same time, it is his babyface run is starting to really, yeah. But like I said, for me, Orton and Cody, I think the match will be good. I just didn't like how they literally did this. And so, what are we going to do with Jacob Fatu? You're going to leave him out in the cold? Drew McIntyre apparently is supposed to be filming a movie, so he's basically out in the cold. There's been also a rumor that Nick Aldis might come out of retirement and take on Drew McIntyre, which would be interesting, but at the same time, is that what really what fans want to see? Another thing also too that I want to talk about, as you all know, if you are a veteran on this channel, you all know I am not the big Brock Lesnar fan. I cannot stand Brock Lesnar. Y'all know how this goes. I'm not gonna put that as a different vid for a different day, but Brock Lesnar is an open challenge for WrestleMania. And I have been seeing there's been 3 scenarios. There's one scenario makes sense. The other two, on the other hand, just one of them is like, okay, if a certain superstar isn't back, then I guess you can do that. And the other one, just it will be the most predictable / ass kicking fiesta that we all thought it'd be. Let me get that one out the way. I keep hearing rumors, and I don't follow every rumor, but some people have confirmed. Some people say that that's the way to go, and I hope that's not the way to go. Apparently, we're supposed to get Brock Lesnar versus LA Knights. Brock Lesnar versus LA Knight.
Number 1, no. Number 2, no. And number 3, no.
No, I don't want to see that because it's going to be the typical. You want me to believe somehow the beast incarnate, the big beefy beast against LA Knight. You really think that LA Knight would have a sliver of a chance of beating Brock, beating him clean? And yes, Brock does have a history in WrestleMania. For fuck's sake, he broke the damn streak, which we are still a little bit pissed off about it, but we have to move on. We got to move on from that, but it's going to be hard to move on from it for some people. But yeah, that's a match that I don't want to see. And B, it would be the most typical thing. It would be starting off, Brock will go F5, F5, F5. Now suplex, then like what? 10 fucking suplexes, 2 freaking F5s, and what? LA Knight hits one or 2 MFTs, and even if LA Knight wins the match, it'll be just like that. First off, it'll be 5 freaking minutes long, at least 5 to 10 minutes long, at least, of an ass kicking fiesta. But I just don't want to see that. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments if you want to see that match. I particularly don't. I don't want to see LA Knight versus. I don't want to see that. And LA Knight. Well, LA Knight is in this damn big feud right now with the freaking Vision, or the lack thereof the lector of vision. Shoot, Bronson Reed is out with a torn pec. Freaking Braun Breaker, he's recovering from a hernia, and all there's left is Logan Paul and freaking Austin Theory. And I believe with them, they might fight for the world tag team titles against the Usos. I think that's what we're getting at WrestleMania 2. The way I was going, because I guess it was the Vision that took out Jey Uso, even though Jey Uso wasn't originally supposed to be in the Elimination Chamber. But I mean, LA Knight. I know some people are gonna say, well, it does make sense. Brock going after. I just don't want to see that. If you want to see that, bully for you. I don't want to see that particularly. All right, here's the middle option. If Braun Breaker is not back, from his hernia injury, then your other best bet is Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. That one will that one does make sense, because after what we saw on Raw recently of Seth Rollins curb stomping Paul Heyman to the point that he was bleeding out of his mouth and whatnot. I mean, what, for Seth to just get his hands on Brock, and now would he beat Brock though? That's the thing there too. But that would be the safer option, way better than the option of LA Knight. That's for damn sure. And then this is the match that I think most fans, I think probably 90% want to see: Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. That is the match that needs to happen at WrestleMania 42. It should be a passing of the torch. Didn't Paul Heyman say, if you have the opportunity to take down the man who broke the streak and main evented these WrestleManias, 19, 31, 32, 33, 30, 38, this, that, and the third, and you want to make a name for yourself by beating the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, Oba is your guy. And they had the chance to do this. They kind of teased it at the Rumble, but instead, you had Brock eliminate Oba, which I think many fans didn't like. And then also, you missed when, oh God, they might do LA Knight, because LA Knight and Cody were the ones that eliminated Brock from the get-go. Oh God, please don't be LA Knight versus Brock. I don't want to see that. Oba and Brock is the one. Oba is new. That dude is a freaking moose, and I'm pretty sure he can give Brock a run for his money. Tell me that you don't want to see that match. Tell me right now that you don't want to see Oba versus Brock. Come on now. Come on now. That match would cook. Oba beat Brock? I rest my case. Other matches that we were getting: Jade versus Rhea Ripley. This one here is a little bit. This one here kind of got me a little bit nervous too. The way how they did it on SmackDown a little bit. The way how they booked. The way how they started off with their promos and this, that, and the third. I love me some Rhea Ripley. I love me some Jade Cargill. But yes, this is a match that fans kind of wanted to see. But for me, the way how they booked this, number one, when Io and Rhea lost the tag team titles, you kind of figured that was the direction WWE was going to go to start with, start have a feud there with Jade. And remember, Jade Cargill going on Twitter and he's saying, that Rhea always complains to creative that why she's not in the big main event picture. And it's so crazy, because last year Bianca said the same thing. She said the same thing. Mind you, Bianca won the Elimination Chamber. And yes, Rhea did lose to Io. And then they made that triple threat match. Remember, Bianca said, you always been complaining this, that, and the third, that you're in the match. Just sign the contract. You got what you wanted. And I'm like, I'm now starting to side with Jade and Bianca a bit, because that's kind of true in a way. I thought that they were going to keep Rhea and Io as a tag team and have Nia and Lash beat them at Mania. I thought that was the plan. And as for Jade, and I know this is going to shock a lot of you, I thought the match we were going to get, because WB teased it a little bit, I thought we were going to get Charlotte versus Jade. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not the biggest Charlotte fan, but hey, Charlotte versus Jade, I think that would be pretty good. I'm not saying Rhea and Jade's not going to be good. It has potential. They're both really, really good. Well, Rhea especially, but that's what I thought, and that had me a little bit scared though, especially what we saw on SmackDown recently. But hey, that match, hey, look like I said, I'm not scared for the talent. It's mostly creative that I'm really scared on, and I really should be, because a lot of people have always said that WWE doesn't know what their creative team doesn't know what they're doing. We saw that episode of Unreal, which got everybody in an uproar about what Chelsea Green and then LA Knight, how he was told on how he was supposed to go in a certain match and whatnot, and his face of disappointment. Hell, they just released Road Dogg, and good, Road Dogg should have left, should have been gone a long time ago. Bruce Pritchard and Michael Hayes, they need to be out the door too. But I'm so glad that they got a new writer with experience. Hopefully she does good. Best of luck to her. Really, best of luck to her. But as for Jade and Rhea is concerned, I don't know. I think the match will be good. I'm pretty sure Rhea and Jade can put on a decent, good match, but I don't know. I'm just not really buying into that hype of that match. Then here's the big one here. So far we're getting, and this has been confirmed. Well, obviously confirmed. Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Valkyrie. As you saw in my Royal Rumble live stream, I did not want Liv to win. I thought Bianca was coming back, but obviously that knuckle is still not 100%. She had surgery on it, had to get a new knuckle and everything. So she might come back right around probably around SummerSlam, I think. And when she comes back, holy crap, the pop that she's gonna receive, the pop that she will receive. Oh, I can't wait for the following: Bianca, KO, and Naomi. Oh my God, Braun Breaker. Oh my, the pops that they're going to get. Oh. But yeah, I originally Valkyrie and Liv was not on my list. And I know a lot of people say, well, Liv deserves to win the Royal Rumble. I'm not saying that these people were wrong. Liv does deserve to main event a Mania. She really did, but I didn't think this was the time, because especially I thought that they were going to do somehow, some way to turn Liv into a babyface, but obviously that's not the case. That is not the case at all. And then also too, there's a third wheel. I think they might turn Raquel babyface after, think about it. She was feuding with Valkyrie. At the Royal Rumble, she got eliminated, who was supposed to be her best friend and tag team partner, Liv Morgan. And instead, Liv Morgan kind of, weasel her way, saying, hey, if you win the Elimination Chamber, you win a belt, and then you go and face Jade and win, then you win a belt, and then I win a belt. And I'm like, you're scared of Big Mommy Cool, are you, Livy? So that's where I thought, I'm like, okay, they would have a feud between those two, but no, that's not happening. Liv Morgan versus Valkyrie, especially the promo work. At first, I was really nervous with this one, but after with the promos that we got, and after Liv deep out of Valkyrie, that had me a little bit intrigued. But at the same time, do you give the belt to Liv? That's the thing. I still say no. Some fans want Liv to dethrone Valkyrie, but I'm still saying no. I still say let Valkyrie have a long reign with this title. Just have her with a long reign with this belt. Have her drop it at SummerSlam. I wouldn't have her drop it here at Mania. This is what her first. Let her have it. It's a WrestleMania debut. Let her beat Liv. Let her beat Liv. I think having Valkyrie go over Liv would not kill anybody. But if Liv does win, oh man, I'll be happy for her. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, WB, Like there is other ways to put the belt on Liv, but right now it's not the good time. Valkyria's on fire, and I'm sorry, that devil kiss is fucking amazing. I freaking love Stephanie Valkyria. So far I think I just ran down through all the matches so far that we have been confirmed. Now let's get to the point in the agreed on matches that I do believe we could be getting, or well, rumored that we should be getting. Number one, it's been rumored that Trick Williams will probably take on Sami Zayn, and I looked at that and I was like, so we're just gonna overlook Orton versus I thought that's what the plan was, or Orton versus Trick. No, that's not the plan. I love Sami Zayn. I do, and I love Trick Williams. Love them both. But I mean, yeah, I believe the match will come. But no, is this a match you really want to see? Sammy versus Trick? I think the match will be great, but I just looking at it like also another match that's been rumored. I can't believe they did this. So MFT versus R-Truth and Damian Priest. Yeah, on SmackDown, Priest and R-Truth are now a tag team. That makes me laugh a little bit because you got MFT. I love MFT. Well, it's crazy to me. That's that you got Priest. I think Priest's stock has went down ever since he lost the world title. Then they got him into that feud with a returning Aleister Black, and then R-Truth, a guy that reminds you when he was released, we all flipped the fuck out, got angry. And then when he came back as Ron the Truth Killings and was cutting promos, the promos that he would cut on TNA, I was like, okay, we cool. Then you turned him back into the comedy R-Truth. And now I'm looking at it like this. Okay, a guy that you don't know what to do with Priest, and a guy that the fans got pissed that got fired, that was so happy that they were going to make him serious, make him be TNA R-Truth in a way, but in WWE form, put them together. It'll be hilarious as fuck if they win the tag team titles. I'm gonna lie, that actually be fucking funny. Also, what else? Now one match I do believe that I actually want to see, and I think that's what direction they're going with. Original Grande Americano versus the imposter Grande Americano. Come on. Chad Gable versus Ludwig Kaiser. That's basically what this is, and I believe that match will actually be really, really good. I really think that match will actually be really, really good, guys. It really, really will be good. I'll be looking forward to that. Also, I think the elephant in the room. Got to address the elephant in the room. After when Gunter unmasked Dragon Lee, I have a feeling that the direction they're doing with Gunter will be him versus Rey Mysterio. I believe either Rey's mask is being put on the line or his career is being put on the line. One of the two. And if that is the case, if they're trying to wind Rey down, okay, that's one way to do it. Him beating Gunter will be one hell of a way to do it. But I mean, WB has in the past have had Rey, put his mask on the line before, and I think and Rey has always come out on top. But with Gunter in this whole, I'm destroying sports entertainment, thank God, and bringing back actual wrestling. I mean, think about it. The man beat Goldberg. He made John Cena. He retired AJ Styles, and adding another legend like Rey Mysterio onto your list, dude, you already got the record for the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. You had, in my opinion, probably one of the best world title reigns. That for somebody who won the world title for the world heavyweight title for the first time. Not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. And having him come back as this monster legend killer. So this would write the story for me for WrestleMania 43 and Saudi if they do this. I think they might do Gunter versus Randy Orton at next year's Mania 43. That would be be cool. And if Randy wants to end his career, who better to put over than Gunter? Sorry. Also at SummerSlam, I think we're getting Gunter versus Brock. I think Brock is also retiring this year. I'm going to be happy with that. Gunter versus Brock. But yeah, so far that's and one more match that I know that we're definitely getting. There's actually two ways they can do this match. They could do a tag team style of this match, or they could do a one-on-one. As y'all know, Finn Balor, telling Dom he has to do it by himself. I think it's actually true. I think Finn is going babyface. He's going to leave the Judgment Day, and I think the Judgment Day is going to go on to a new direction, probably having Dominic as the leader of Judgment Day. I think probably this week on Raw or somewhere down the road, before Dominic, of course, loses his AAA title. I think that's when they'll actually do it. They beat the Judgment Day, beat the hell out of Finn. I think, and at the same time, I think there should be a new member of the Judgment Day. You already got JD McDonough. You need a third guy. I can't think of his name, but he used to be the guy who used to play Judas Macias on TNA, if you remember that. I think he would probably benefit going into WWE and being like the muscle for Dominic, because what you could do is have Dominic basically recruit a AAA superstar to help and join the Judgment Day and to beating the hell out of Finn. You could do that. Also, I believe Demon Finn should return and to beat the crap out of Dominic, but I don't know what WWE's going to do. I would love for them to do that. Demon Finn versus Dom would be something I would really, really love to see. I don't know about y'all, but I would really, really love to see that. Also, the other way they could do this is a tag team. It would be hilarious if they did this, or the direction they're going with it. Danhausen makes his, I hope I said that right, Danhausen making his WrestleMania debut, tag teaming with Demon Finn against JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio. Mind you, Danhausen did curse Dom, and that was the way of him losing the Intercontinental Championship to Penta. Oh, God, that would be hilarious. But yeah, so far, that's what I believe we're getting. Well, that side we're believing we're getting at 42, and the others that I talked about that are been confirmed. And yeah, I'm a little nervous because of how the stories have been creatively done. Mostly Orton Cody, Jade and Rhea, and yeah, and also Brock, and clearly Brock, the open challenge. Those are the main ones, right? I want to know what you guys have to say. Let me know in the comment section below on how you feel about this. How you feel about WrestleMania 42? Is everything peachy? Everything gold? Do you think that this will probably be redemption because night for 41, or you're just nervous like me and you don't know what the hell the creative team of WWE is doing or what they're planning to do? So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, listening, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, God bless. Love you guys. Peace.